Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumir.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Did you get robbed too? It's horrible what's been going on around here. My God! Looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. This place seems familiar.
Keep an eye on your things. There's a thief on the loose.
Why the long face?
I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
This is the place. There's a lot of blood and some footprints. I'm not sure how much more I'll be able to find. I can't make anything out of this. The whole town's been walking around here. There could have been one killer or a dozen. I'm surprised I haven't completely trampled out the blood. Christ, that's a lot of blood. But after seeing what they did to the girl, I'm not surprised. It's hard to make out, but I think I see some slashing from a blade. I'm not sure I'll be able to find any remains. I wonder what happened to them. So, there's still a lot of blood left, but I expected even more. I found some faint blade marks. Either the others were trampled out, or someone skilled was wielding it. It didn't look to me like any remains were left lying around. I've no idea what he did with them. Did he keep them or throw them away?
Excuse me?
Give a suffering woman a few coins.
Keep an eye on your things. There are thieves around here.
Did you hear about what the bailiff's planning? No, I don't care for gossip. Well, nor do I. This is important. I'm not interested. But this is about money. What?
That
Go on,
city
then.
tournament.
He wants to fleece
What's an
us.
occasion, eh?
Damn it, that's
Will you
just
go?
what we
I
Exactly.
reckon I'll have a look
We'll have
first.
to talk to
Maybe
the
next
others
time
this
I'll even
evening
fight.
and
I'll
decide
be taking
what to
lessons
do.
at the fetch and I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good. The town needs strong, brave men who can take up arms, and not just the tools of their trade. These days, we need to rely on ourselves. The lords won't protect us.
That sort of talk is dangerous. The tournament's supposed to be a celebration of the city, and all that fencing is just a bit of fun. That's
Lumiere?
Oh. Oh. Christ, my head.
Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion. This should sober him up. Here. Drink up. Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the Madman.
They say that about you. Why?
Because I was just on some wild goose chase. And what came of it? Absolutely nothing.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
I need to know the truth. To find the one responsible.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, lad. But it's no use. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Because I'm not stupid, and I notice things. I've successfully solved a murder before.
Is that so? A murder investigation under your belt. And educated and observant, too.
Exactly. I'm not afraid to come to my own conclusions.
How about that? A real master scholar from Prague. Was that really supposed to convince me?
Because I'm...
You think that...
If not, I'd have been dead long ago.
Who was this?
Her name was Alex.
A maid?
I think that...
Did you notice the
Do you think it's the same?
counting your girl? If it's not all the same...
This is the sick...
Probably about sometimes...
Why are you counting?
Because I...
Did the da...
Aside from being...
Do you think somebody...
Certainly.
But why does he even kill in the first...
I don't know.
What can you...
She wasn't the first. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the two girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. Who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole.
Yeah, he still runs the place.
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
And what about the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4, the most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her. The next were Stanya and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall. Stanya was an alehouse maid, and Zdena a pickpocket. And the last victim is Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Are you blind? You almost ran into me. Ugh. I've been more careful if I was you.
Come off it. Nobody even notices.
A groschen here, a groschen there. One of these days they'll catch you and kick you out of town. Do you want to end up like those poor bastards outside the gate?
I'm careful, I tell you, so don't worry.
If you say so. But I don't want anything to do with it. I'm an honest beggar.
Watch out. There are thieves about. Careful.
Christ. What? I would like... There's all...
Pray for what pen. Bless yourself.
It's time to go. Father,
I don't have time for
that's not why I'm here. My name's Henry. And someone killed and gutted a young maid.
Another one murdered. Why is it? Yes.
I don't want revenge.
True enough.
One of the other victims. What can you...
About Yarka.
Where did you...
I knew her.
And?
I mean...
Who do you...
William. That pig of Satan. He gambled. Yarka always went there.
Why'd you...
Evidence? He's a scut.
And does anyone else come to mind?
No.
You raised...
Yes.
What is a priest?
Yes.
How does that even work?
When she was...
Why don't you...
That's... I won't tell you.
Come, I'm not just out... Isn't it written in...
Alumia.
What?
Yes.
And... how...
It turned out he was He's finished!
I've heard enough, Father.
Son, I'll give you...
Careful.
Needles, thread, pins, silk. We've got enough to go around. Anything you need. Muslin,
This place seems familiar.
You almost ran me over.
Keep an eye on your tongue.
This doesn't seem too bad.
What will it be?
What do you...
Thank you, and take care.
Can I get something...
If you got... And...
I'd like to...
All right.
Let's talk about... Do we have a...
You really...
I'll be right with you.
Agreed then. Anyone can...
Where can I find...
The guest rooms are upstairs. Yours ha...
Where did this...
Ah, another newcomer who hasn't... I'm happy to tell you because... Have you got the...
I sure...
Well, 10 years ago, back when the tavern belonged to another fella, miners used to gather here and play dice for money. Miners are not very rich, and they often lost what little they had to live on. Their wives were understandably pissed off, so they came up with a plan. They clubbed together to buy a skeleton of a hanged man from the executioner, and they hid it in the cupboard where the miners kept their dice, thinking they would take it as a sign from... But when the drunken men they sat...
The wives' plan didn't work.
The miners don't come here anymore. The mine... I'm telling you, it could...
Great. I'm sorry.
What for?
Excuse me.
Did Estanya work here?
Stanya? Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So, what'll it be, my good man?
What if I simply paid you, and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out of me. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No. A charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the Miners' Tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer. Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I've got bad news for you. She had 2 close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared, and she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
That's all I need to know. Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdena?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favors. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdena, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Do you take me for a complete chump, eh? You look like you just crawled out of some dung heap.
I'm here incognito. Like, in disguise.
Oh, shit! I'll knock your head off, you fucking liar. You can't pull one over on me. I ain't no dolt. I'm gonna bash your face in. Ugh. Ah. 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 Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Put him in the stop. Mercy. Leave.
Well, had enough?
Fuck yeah, damn it. What the hell do you want from me?
Talk. Where's Zdena?
The last time I saw her, it's a long time ago. She scored big. Everyone was fucking jealous. She just needed to pawn it off.
And where did she go with her loot? Do you know?
Well, she had some kind of arrangement with this fella called Pint from the mill. The one called Rabstein. She always took the stuff to him.
Do you remember what she managed to steal?
Mainly jewels. Gold and silver. No bloody pewter. She had some fucking huge golden signet ring. A bloke could fuck for a whole month with something like that.
Do you know whose crest was on it?
I don't know. I'm no expert. But it were bloody expensive, that's for sure.
Did she hang out with any men?
She liked to hang around with that crooner that plays for the miners in that tavern of theirs. Made him sing songs and that. Oh, and once she got in a quarrel with that fucking priest Prokop. That was a laugh.
And what about this priest? Why was he quarreling with her?
I don't know. He was blabbering some shit about finding her a job. Only she didn't want it.
Do you know who she took it off?
She always said she found it on the street. That's because if the wrong ears hear it, you can end up in the shit. Or on the gallows, even.
Could she have run away with that bard?
I doubt it. He was a bit of a milksop. He tried to be all mysterious and play the tough fella. But you could see he was lying. And Zdena could see right through him, I bet.
Why do you think so?
Because he was getting on my nerves. So I cornered him in a dark alley one time. He ran away so fast, I bet he shit himself.
Thanks for the herbal brew you sent me. My shoulder's feeling a lot better.
Herbal brew? I didn't send you any herbal brew.
Yes, you did. We talked about it the last
It's William, right?
What is it? Do we know?
My name's Henry. We have a lot.
What? I don't have to...
Well, if you don't stop, because I'll...
What?
Stop whining and...
Come on. Ask her what.
Did you know?
I know a lot about...
The one they...
Oh,
I heard.
yeah.
They say...
Me?
But you could at least pass yourself.
Or I could...
Do you remember? Did she steal?
A travelling...
You don't happen to...
There were lots. Like young Von Groll, as far as I know.
And did you... It was a long time ago.
Oh.
Because somebody...
I know what happened was a tragedy.
And can you tell me...
I don't know any...
And I hear...
Which one?
The ale house.
I...
And the innkeeper mold.
Fine. We had a bit of fun.
And aren't you just...
Oh, the innkeeper must have got it mixed up. If I was you... Look, why you ask... You don't see...
Well...
And?
That may be true. And now...
But I...
Don't be a coward.
So you didn't do it?
No! Why would I?
You daring?
I admit...
Pardon?
You're out...
We'll see about that.
Greetings. Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Greetings.
What's going on?
A knight, he's looking to... Have you heard the...
A dragon?
Aye, go and talk to him. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
See you later, my friend.
Greetings.
I don't see what you find so difficult. Just pick them up and throw them.
What are you waiting for? Clear off!
Jesus Christ be praised.
beer.
I don't see what you find so complicated. I just pick them up and throw them. Then I pick them up and throw them again. That's all there is to it.
Just a bit more.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Greetings to you.
Let's try this again.
Here you go. Just like you wanted.
Praise the Lord.
Good day. People, good people, help out us. Spare a few coins.
Name.
Slow down, idiot. Cold.
Go! Ka! Go!
Blessings to you.
Oh,
It's almost ready.
Greetings to you. How can I help?
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternard's, are you?
Actually, I don't really know him that well.
Well, if he told you...
I wouldn't entirely count.
I know Stenner all right. Why are you looking for her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead...
Whatever.
What can you tell me about...
She always had it hard.
And what about Sternad? How does he...
Sternard was her guardian angel.
Here?
No. But Stenner thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it...
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, They could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day, so I forgot about it.
And could it have been...
What do I know?
I heard he wanted to...
I don't know.
And could it have been...
Who would that?
He's this barge.
I don't know about them.
Well,
I hope you don't. See you later, my friend.